Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. You can come into a savasana type position. Go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Feel where you are. Come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretching out really long through your arms and legs. Reach through your fingers and toes. And then interlace your fingers. Press out through your palms. Flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release. Bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee back in, open it out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your left leg. Nice slow, deep breaths. Let's release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. Open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. And roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop your right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Little circle or rock. then roll your way up to sitting. Let's come onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees and you have something, you might put a blanket or cushion under there. Fingers spread, hands right under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting the head and tail, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch. From here, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor, pushing up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. Dip down whatever amount you're able. Could be just a few inches. Press up. Round. Arch. One more time. Dip down. Press up. Round and then sink back to child's pose. Releasing forehead to the floor. Finding a relaxed position for your arms, neck, shoulders. And then with arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Let's come back to center. Lift up through table. And come back to downward facing dog. And here you can pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. From down dog, let's bring the right knee forward for pigeon pose, right side. You can scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go, and you may want to add some support. Feel free to put something under your right hip or chest or forehead. Letting the weight of your body release into the support underneath you, whether it's the floor or props. Let's take our time coming back up. Lean on to the right hip. Swing the back leg around to the front. And then shift over onto your left hip and send the right leg back. Adjusting into pigeon pose on the other side. Find the angle that suits you, whatever support might be useful. And then release. Keep checking, is there any unnecessary effort that you might let go of here? Let's release. Bring the upper body back up. You can lean onto your left hip and then swing the back leg around, this time bringing your right foot to the outside of the left knee, getting set up for a seated spinal twist. If you prefer, you could also do this with your bottom leg straight. So left leg straight or bent. We'll take the right hand to the floor behind us. Left arm will either hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate, looking over the right shoulder. Each breath, see if there's a little more height, a little deeper twist. One more breath here. And then release, unwind and switch. Bottom leg can be straight or bent. Left foot to the outside of the right knee. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. One more breath. Let's release back around to the front. Take the soles of the feet together. Badhokonasana. Feel free to sit up on something. A little lift under the hips could help. You can grab your toes or ankles with that grip, lengthen and fold. Going towards a flat back as you do. If your elbows meet your legs, you might push into them. If it works better, you could also lean into your hands or elbows. Keep going towards length, towards folding. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's keep the right leg where it is and open the left leg out to the side, getting set up for gate pose, parigasana. And bring the right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. Big yawning side stretch. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your right shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up, and then use your hand to help lift your head, staying nice and relaxed. Same thing other side, switch the legs. Left arm up and over. Big yawning reach. Let your head fall towards the floor, and then take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to help lift your head. And then let's open both legs wide. Badhokonasana, wide angle pose. Feel free to use the hands on the floor behind you to help sit you tall. Feel free to stay here if that's a lot. You might be at your edge already. If you're not at your edge, lean forward until you find it. It could be right away on the hands or coming part way or all the way down. If you did fold forward, walk your way back up. We'll bring hands to the floor behind us, lean back to draw the legs in, little shake out, and then let's come back onto our backs. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back, sacrum into the floor. Release the legs down. We're going to get set up for savasana. If there's anything you need to do to be more comfortable, take your time. If you want to adjust your clothing or grab props. You might interlace your fingers behind your head, lifting your chin to your chest, stretching the back of the neck a little longer. Placing the head back down a little further away from your body. Eventually, letting go of the weight of your body, letting go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for supporting me in all the ways you do. Really appreciate financial contributions when you're able. Venmo, PayPal, Patreon are ways you can do that. And just sharing what I'm doing, liking Facebook page, subscribing to my YouTube channel. Those are all great ways to support me. Have a great day.